Hey all, welcome to Tales of Fantasy. I'm author Brian S. Pratt. I'm going to tell you a story. Now this story has to do with two characters that I created in my series, The Morcyth Saga, Scar and Potbelly. This takes place after the Morcyth Saga, but probably before Travail of the Dark Mage. Now, if you think these characters are interesting and you want to hear more about them and you've never heard about this before, look in the description. You'll find a link to download a free book from Amazon. It's the first book of the Morcyth Saga. It's a full book. It's like 400 pages. So go there and try it. It is free. Also, please like the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Anyway, back to the story. So Scar and Potbelly is traveling. They're looking for pit fighters. Now, they come across this town that's in the midst of a festival. They ride into town and there's banners everywhere. There's food, musicians on street corners, and people just in the bright, gay attire. And Potbelly goes, "Well, this is interesting. Maybe we can find something of interest here." "Well, we're not gonna find any pit fighters here, Potbelly. We just head on." And Potbelly goes, "Well, we could do with a break. Let's enjoy ourselves." "Excuse me." He turns to this one lady on the side of the road. "What town is this, and what's going on?" "Oh, this is Georgia. Yeah, it was named after sweet little Princess Georgina that was born 100 years ago. She was the most beautiful baby ever born, and in honor of her, they named this town after her, Georgia for Georgina." And as for what's going on, this is our yearly spring festival. Feel free to enjoy yourselves. There's lots of food, there's games, musicians, feats of strength. It's just a very fun time, and I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. "Well, thank you very much," Potbelly says. Scar's not impressed. He doesn't really care about it too much, and he's looking around at different things, and she goes, "Oh, the main festival's down at the marketplace. You guys head on down there, and I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself, and I hope you do." And Potbelly goes, "Well, thank you very much." And they head down. Scar's going, "Man, this is not anything like the City of Light Festival. This is rinky dink. I'm not. Do we have to stay here?" And Potbelly goes, "Come on, Scar. It's a festival. Even if it's not like the City of Lights Festival, it's a festival. There's musicians." Well, Scar's kind of frowning, and they're riding through. They finally get to the marketplace. Now, the marketplace itself is fairly large. There's stalls everywhere, and it's packed with people. The aroma of wonderful food, and Potbelly goes over and gets some chicken on a stick and a big mug of beer for both of them, and they tie their horses off, and they're walking through, kind of looking at the different stalls. Scar really doesn't want to be there. Potbelly is into everything, and he's interested. When all of a sudden, in the center of the marketplace, a big column of black smoke rises, and as it rises, the people next to it are pushed away by an unseen force. And then the smoke disappears, and there's a devil standing there. And people start screaming, and the devil points to a young man of about 18 years of age, and I challenge you to a contest of skill. And the boy's like, "What? And if you win, you get this fiddle made of gold." And then next to the devil, this flaming pedestal about 6 feet tall rises, and then it wreathed with fire. You can feel the heat coming off of it. And then above that, floating, is a golden fiddle. It says, "You will receive this golden fiddle." And Scar's going, "Well, this is taking a turn. This might be interesting after all." "Scar, maybe we should," Potbelly's going, "maybe we should kill this devil." So Scar, Potbelly, stop. Let's see what's going on first. And the kid says, the kid calmed down when he realized that the devil's not attacking. Now, sitting behind the devil on this box is this little fat devil, like Sancho Panza from Man of La Mancha. He's there. he's not really paying attention to what's going on. He's kind of looking at the ground, moving a pebble with his toe, and looking bored. And the kid says, I don't want it. What do you mean you don't want it? Well, you're probably going to want something like my soul or something for it. And frankly, I can't play that golden fiddle. The sound would be horrible. It takes proper wood, proper, melodic composition in order to create the sounds that I need to create. But you're the best it's ever been. You could play that. No, I don't want that thing. It's heavy, and even if I melted it down, I would only get about a year's worth of gold out of it. That would pay for my family. So it's not worth it. What if instead of your soul, I just asked you to admit to everyone here that you are not the best? And the boy goes, that's our agreement? Me saying I'm not the best versus your fiddle of gold? Yes, that's all it is. I'm not asking for your soul. Don't want your soul. All you have to do is agree that I'm the best if I win. The boy goes, and the people around are no longer really scared. I mean, they're nervous because there's a devil, this really demonic devil standing there. But they're kind of interested to see how this is going because they know this kid. This kid is a master violinist. He's been playing since he could walk. And they know that he's going to win. There's a little chance that this devil can outplay him, unless by some supernatural forces it occurs. So the kid goes, I'm really risking nothing but my reputation. And you are risking a golden fiddle. I'll take your bet. All right then, I will begin, the devil says, and then you will play after me. And the kid says, okay, no problem. And he says, it'll take a few minutes for me to get my fiddle, but you go ahead and play and I'll send somebody for it. So the devil says, fine. We each play for 2 minutes. And at the end of that 2 minutes, we'll be judged by how well we did. And if you win, you get this. If I win, you admit that I'm the best. And the kid says, sold. So he talks to a friend of his, and his friend runs to the kid's house to get his violin. And the devil magically appears a violin in this big, long, curved bow with little demons crawling on it. And he says, I'll start this show. And Scar's going, okay, this might be better than the City of Light. And when the demon starts to play, it's just ear piercing. I mean, the tones are off. It's like the fiddle's not even tuned, and it's just horrible. And Scar's laugh and says, "Man, that kid has this in the bag. He's gonna win that fiddle. I could win that fiddle. I could play with my feet and beat this guy because I mean, it's really bad." And the people around are holding their ears, and people are frowning. They know this devil's going to lose, right? So Potbelly says, Scar, there's something more going on here. There's got to be. There's got to be. He looked over at that little fat demon sitting behind his master, and he says, "Come here, Scar." And they quickly work through the crowd over to it. Says, "What's going on? Why is he making a bet he can't win?" And the little demon looked up and said, "That's what my master does. He can't play. He has no skill at anything. But he only has one skill. And that one skill is cursing people." Cursing people? What do you mean? That violin. When that young man touches it, he'll be cursed. And when the sun rises again, at that point, the curse will take hold. And the boy will start killing everybody that he loves. and will not stop killing until he himself dies. And Scar and says, and Potbelly goes, okay, thank you. Come on, Scar. And Scar's going, and Scar pulls him aside. This is awesome. He says, well, this is terrible. What do you mean? If the boy wins, and he's going to because this devil's terrible, he's going to kill everybody. I know, but we can be heroes. I mean, the boy's going to win. We can't stop him from getting this violin, but we can stop him from killing people. So we just hang around knowing he's going to start killing people at sunrise. We be near him near sunrise. And when he starts killing people, we stop him and we become the heroes. We'll probably even get a reward. Potbelly goes, that is the worst idea ever. We have to stop this before he gets it. And Scar's going, you're missing the point. We could be heroes, okay? We can get a reward. If we help him, we don't get nothing. But Scar, it's the right thing to do. And Scar opens his mouth to reply and closes it because he knows he's just been defeated. He's been with Potbelly long enough to know that when he uses a certain tone and along with the words, it's the right thing to do, not an argument Scar can make will change his mind. He either has to go along with it or he'll be fighting him for a very long time. So Scar goes, fine. But how do you propose it? This guy is terrible. I could beat him, You could beat him. That dog over there could beat him. We got to make sure that the boy loses. How can we do that? Get the pipe out, Scar. All right. So by this time, the devil has concluded. And the devil, one last soul-shattering, across the ring. I mean, worse than fingernails on a chalkboard. And he takes his bow. And there's like one or two people who go. Of course, the little fat demon, he jumps up and he goes, I love it. Yeah, go, 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 go. Like that, right? And Scar gets out his blowgun. Now, for those who've read the Morcyth Saga, you know what the blowgun is. Scar and Potbelly, near the end of the series, the Morcyth Saga, developed a method in which to neutralize magic users. Because in order for a magic user to use his to manipulate magic, he has to have clear thought. So if you give them narcotics, like pot, crack, whatever, and you get it in their system, it befuddles the mind. Even a minor degree of this will prevent a magic user from being able to perform magic. And never knowing when they may run into a person who manipulates magic that needs to be taken out because they're a menace to society, they always carry him with him. So Scar takes it out. He gets one of his little needles, dips it in, gets the vial of the mage nullifying liquid, dips it in there, sticks the dart in the blowgun, and the kid gets his violin, and the devil says, "It's your turn." And the crowd is just cheering. They're saying, "Go, go, go, go!" Right? And the boy, he's about ready to do it when all of a sudden his head turns and he brushes Scar's dart off his neck, thinking he's got a bug bite. Scar lowers the pipe, puts it away. And the boy starts to play, and it's beautiful. I mean, it is the most melodic sound you've ever heard. Then all of a sudden, he misses a note. It's flat. And then another one. And before you know it, the bow is not moving very fast, and he's kind of wobbling, and the bow is moving, is like sliding along the strings. And the people around are just shocked, like, what is happening? And so the Scar is just seeing his opportunity to become a hero and get a reward, just go down the tubes. And he's rather irritated with his friend right now. Yes, he knows it's the right thing to do, but it was going to happen with or without him. So if he could benefit, why not, right? So the kid finally collapses. He did not finish his 2 minutes. And the deal was, you got to play for 2 minutes, and then you'll be judged on who's the best. He couldn't finish his 2 minutes. So he lost by default. So he collapses on the ground, and the demon is just confused, angry, frustrated, because obviously he's not getting his desire to curse this little boy, or to curse this young man, and the boy's friends help him to stand. Says, "What happened? I don't know." And he looks at the demon and says, "You win. You're better than me." And then he just passes out, and his friends carry him away. And the demon's just standing there. He doesn't know what happened. It was a sure thing. And he's looking around the crowd, trying to figure this out. Now, the little fat demon, after talking to Scar and Potbelly, he knew what happened. He knew exactly why his master won, or in his master's eyes, he lost. And across the crowd, he locks eyes with Potbelly. And he gives him a smile and a nod, like, all right. Apparently he didn't like his master too much. And his master, in a fit of rage, just sends out a wave of power that knocks everybody backwards. His carts are toppled over. And then there's a big gust of wind, a bright flash, and he's gone. His sidekick's gone. The big column is, or the big pedestal of fire in the golden field, they're all gone. And then everyone is there, like, wow, that was incredible. He says, "We did it." And Potbelly goes, slaps Scar on the back, says, "We did it. We saved that young man. Plus whoever he would have killed, we saved them. We're heroes." Yeah, but nobody knows it, okay? Yeah, I don't mind being a hero if everybody knows it. But if you're a hero and nobody knows it, what's the point? The point is, we did the right thing. Okay, fine. Come on, Scar, there's a knife throwing competition. Let's see if we can win. Fine. And then they head over there, and then they have a good time. Story's over. So that was a story about Scar and Potbelly, and how they went down to Georgia, foiled the devil, saved the day, and enjoyed some chicken on a stick. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you did enjoy it, please like the video. Subscribe to me for more of these, and there will be more. And if you're new to it, I have several others I've already done. Go check them out. They're all in the same playlist. You all take care. And if you have a comment, if you have a suggestion for a story, hey, throw it in there. I'll see what I can do. You all take care.